My name is Charmaine Saloma.
Hi everyone, my name is Moeketsi Kwahela.
My name is Lorenza Fogel.
My name is Kangarasi. I'm the head of Africa, working with Brave Movement. I have been facilitating a 2-day workshop for Brave Movement here in Cape Town, South Africa. And to me, it's been a privilege hosting and facilitating, knowing that I don't have a monopoly of knowledge. So hearing just from the expertise in the room, the advocates, people working in the NGO sector, from the government, and also just from the youth, hearing how you might think that you actually think of a solution, but hearing from the room has also reiterated that bit of bringing great minds into the room, and you can be able to craft solutions amongst each other. My demand for the G20 is to put the political will into tangible action through ensuring that you fund actually programs around child protection. You also ensure that there's survivor expertise at the national level by creating avenues such as survivor councils, where survivors are able to come and also share the expertise and be part of the policy and also practice. Then lastly will be around the digital safety, ensuring that we have laws at the national front and also budgets in these laws to ensure that implementation is happening on the ground, to ensure that children are also protected online.
I am from Hope and Homes for Children, and I am representing the Rooted Futures East and Southern Africa collective at this really great workshop for the Brave Movement. Really good to be part of the future planning and in terms of the G20, also the development of the key messaging and demands. For us, the most important thing is systemic reform to make sure that prevention is prioritized, that we have a proactive and not reactive child protection system, broader system that benefits families and strengthens families in communities. Really important also to acknowledge the co-creation by families and the agency of young people in addressing the issues and the structural changes that are needed to make sure that we have strong, thriving communities with families and young people that go on to develop full potential. So from us, it is all around prevention, family strengthening, and accountability. And accountability for us is very closely linked to political will, and that is shown and evidenced through budgets which centrally place the interests of families and young people.
And I serve as the co-chair for the Y20 South Africa 2025, and we are the official youth engagement group of the G20. In terms of what demand would I, urge or give to the G20 leaders, I would say for me, firstly, G20, governance reform. I think it's high time that we institutionalize the G20 in the sense of having a permanent secretariat, a head office, something similar to what we see with the UN, IMF, TWO, and so on. So I'd say for me, that's the first demand. But in addition to that second demand, and my last demand would be the institutionalization of the Y20 South Africa 2025, which is to really say that given that, current youth mechanisms lack continuity, it therefore becomes important to make sure that young people's issues are mainstreamed across the G20 processes. So those are my two and brief demands. Thank you very much.
I am the stakeholder relations manager there. What my demand is to the G20 summit leaders is for you to prioritize education for all children. Quality education that starts as early childhood development at 2, going all the way up to tertiary level. We cannot be a nation that's growing and have an economic growing nation if we are not prioritizing our human capital, which are the most important resources that we have as a nation.